Ahoy mateys, and welcome back. And I have been studying the Rift quite a lot, actually. So if I just come over this way and just take a look at it, might notice that something a little bit interesting has changed. Well, it seems to have expanded, and, well, this is mostly because I've been just seeing if I could, like, take these blocks, and I could. And it just seemed to regenerate after some amount of time, and also expand itself. So if I just come back up here and check in this shulker box, I have collected some of the, like, ground stuff and the wall stuff, as well as netherrack and some other things. And this is my genius plan to keep the other person out of my village, because this is my village now. I live in this house. This house is mine, and so I'm going to harness the power of the rift thing down there and put it up in the sky, and hopefully, theoretically, this will allow me to keep the other person out of the village, because this is obviously my village. I am the superior one here, and also so that I can just do my research in peace without any interruptions. Now, for some reason, these pickaxes, somehow one pickaxe became two, and then one had Silk Touch and the other had Fortune. I don't know how this happened. It's like with the Elytra, it just kind of appeared. It's really weird. I can't explain it, but with the Fortune pickaxe, I was able to find some diamond ores, and I have collected myself a whole 25 diamonds, which actually isn't a whole lot, but you know, it's more than I had before, which was 0. And so, yeah. Now I just need a bunch of blocks so that I can actually get up to where I'm building this island. And I guess it's time for like a time lapse thing or something. I don't know. It's like a time lapse, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, island time. It is done, and, well, if my calculations are correct, then this fancy island here, which harnesses the power of the rift down there, should be able to keep the other, I think me, because I think it's a Meowza, out of the village permanently. At least that's the hope. But I don't know for sure, so I'm just going to go off of hope, and I will just have to hope that I have done everything correctly with the with the actual build. I will show you the core just inside here. Now. Technically, the tubes on the outside are not connected, but that's not necessary. Those are literally just visual. This is what keeps Meowza out of the village. Now, the storm rods are to make it kind of like a force field, because otherwise it would just be a generator for energy. The copper blocks make it so that, well, it just makes it more of a force field, and therefore keeps Meowza out. Alright, so with this, I believe that if I were to come down to the rift, just to, you know, check it out and just kind of like see if anything's happened. Nothing seems to have happened, but it definitely feels a little bit different here. I need to keep studying it. I feel like I'm getting close to something, like where I actually came from. I just know that I need to go somewhere, because I know this isn't my actual place of residence. I've not ever been into somewhere just like this. It's a little bit hard to explain. I can't fully remember exactly where I've been, but hopefully this rift will allow me to get back to where I was. Now, that's going to take a lot more research, which is why I've built the island up top again, because I don't want I don't want Meowza to just barge in randomly and be like, hey, what are you doing? No. I have to do this on my terms, which means keeping him out. So I guess this is where I might leave it. I need to keep researching. I feel like I'm getting really close, especially after building that core. I feel like that has gotten me really close to figuring out who I really am, other than, well, Captain Meowza, because that, I'm sure, has never changed. I am definitely Captain Meowza through and through, but more so where I came from. Also, I forgot to fill the hole that I made. There's skeletons, the dead people. I don't know what they're called. Bang. Okay. Hole fixed. Now, there's definitely no chance of Meowza being able to come into the village. I've done all the calculations correctly. This is absolutely necessary. This is in, and I believe I just need to do more, well, more research. Now, let me find my research raft real fast, because I know I've been using the raft that I found. Where is the research raft at? Oh, I must have brought it back out here. Yep, I brought it back out here. I've been using this raft over here just for research purposes because, well, it seems to have sparked something. I've remembered one specific thing, and, well, that thing is that I have a second mate, but I don't know actually who that is or how to get, well, first mate, I guess technically would be who they are, but anyways, I don't know how to get them here, but I do remember having a first mate at some point, but I need to come back here, just do some research in this raft, because really I have nothing else that I have to do. So all of you keep sailing the seven seas, the shining seas, whatever I said one of the previous episodes. Just keep sailing the seas. Hello, and wait, hang on, I did not log off at my tree. Welcome back to another hardcore episode. Something weird is going on, and I think that right there has something to do with it. What even is that? Some sort of floating island, but like... what did Captain Meowza do? I gotta take a view of this. Alright. So it looks to be some sort of island harnessing the power of the rift, because those are the rift blocks, seeing as there's the hyphae thing. But it seems to be like pushing me against here. Like I really am having a hard time like coming through here. Like I'm holding down the button right now. I cannot move forward. It's like pushing me away. That's really weird. Because I definitely know that I logged off within the village. This cannot be good. This cannot be good. Okay. So, well, I was going to do a little bit of just clean up and like make a bit of a farm over here in this section here, but since I cannot access my village, I guess I'll have to figure something else out. So I'm just gonna come up to the top here, top of my creeper farm. Okay, so I have my tree there, which actually those roots need to be much bigger than they are. Those are tiny roots. Good thing I came up here to see that, because oh wow, that tree is gonna be huge. Ooh, that'll be fun. Okay, distractions. So, we already know that we're gonna be building in this area for the tree, right? So I don't think we should do anything much here. This entire area here, like with that lava pool and just kind of this entire area, seems to be empty. There's not really any plans that I have for it. So maybe we could do something here. Maybe make like a bunker. Because honestly, I think we just need to take the island down. If we can take that down, then we can actually enter, and then we can do, like, we can stop Captain Meowza, because that's his house. That means also, if he has control of all of it, that means everything in there is now his. So, the sheep there, the diamonds that I have, the villagers. Oh, this is not good. The farm, even. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this one out. I think we need to build a bunker of some sort here. But we need maybe a structure on top just to try and conceal it. So we make like a house, and then we have a way to go underground, and then that's where we make our anti-missile system. Because I think whatever this is, it's got power from the rift. Just based on it being like nether, like the hyphae stuff. I think it's called hyphae. But it's got the hyphae and the top, and it's not dirt at the top there. It's netherrack and the different like grass types, but not actually grass. It's a little weird, but I'm guessing it's from the rift, and I don't know what the copper blocks are supposed to do. That doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to destroy this island. I think that's what we're gonna have to. I'm wondering if we should try and build with palette that I don't usually build with, so probably do something that's not really anything that I've done so far. I mean, we could use jungle. I haven't used any jungle, I don't think. I don't know what I have easy access to right now. We'll probably, you know what? No, we're gonna build a little bit of a house on the hill kind of thing right over here. This is going to be where we have our house, so that we can kind of watch while also not being easily seen. Actually, this is a great place to be. We can have a house here. We can build here. We won't have... we won't be easily seen. We'll be seen, I'm sure, eventually. But then we can easily dig out a big space underground that we can use to engineer something to destroy that. Probably some sort of rocket. That's what I would think. Like, I think a rocket would work. So I'm gonna collect some clay. I'm gonna use some bricks. So I'm gonna make a brick house with some spruce, because I think there's a like some spruce trees over that way. So I'm gonna collect those materials real fast. I need a chest already, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so I grabbed myself some spruce. I grabbed myself a whole row's worth of clay. I've got most of it smelting here. Once this is pretty much finished, I will add the remaining little bit into the furnaces, and we are basically ready to start building. So I was kind of thinking of building it just kind of with an outline of the spruce, and then we would go from there. The brick is still going to be a major piece of the build. It's just that I would start with the spruce, and then everything else comes a little bit later. So I would say probably about here is a good second pillar, and then we'll come to about here. I'm just winging this, honestly. I don't really have any plan on how this should look at all. I'm just building, which honestly, that's not a terrible way to build. It is a way to build, and it's not a terrible way, so that's a good thing at least. And it also kind of feels like I'm half restarting because I'm just building something new from the ground up. But it's kind of like a starter house, but it's also not, because I've got diamond gear and elytra and just a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know. It's just a little weird. Mostly because a certain other entity has blocked me out of my village by harnessing the power of the rift, which is very rude. And I do believe that most of these are pretty much finished, so I will just dump a bunch of stuff into all of those, and yeah, perfect. Now we've got a bunch of bricks that we have to work with, which actually this is not as many as I was thinking it was going to be. 44, 59. I don't know how we're gonna make this work. Okay. So I think I don't know, actually. I have no ideas. Maybe we'll just make the front side of it be bricks, and then have like a layer of bricks at the bottom and top. Maybe that'll work. That way there's still the brick there as part of the design, but since we don't have nearly as much as I thought we did, we also, that's not how I wanted to fix this. Hang on. Okay, now that's better. But since I didn't grab enough brick, we are just going to have to do this a little bit differently. Which is not that big of a deal. We'll just do something like that. Let's make it just, we're just gonna make this heavily spruce and brick-ish. So we'll just grab a bunch of spruce and do something like that. That looks fine. And I'm purposely leaving space for windows just because windows are great. This one will have multiple windows throughout it, just like that. 3 windows, that looks fine. And we'll probably do something similar here, where we have more windows. 2 windows will be fine for there. Then we'll just need the rest of the bricks and a roof, but I don't have any idea what we want to do for the roof. I'll probably do either like deep slate stairs, or I'll do something a little bit different and more unique than just deep slate stairs, tile stairs. We do need to start up the farm, so let's grab the seeds and the carrot, which I don't know where that came from, or how my shovel got so broken, which I did heal it up a little bit, but it's still pretty broken. But let's take this stuff and come over here and start the little farm. And we're gonna do this, we're gonna probably change the way the terrain is, especially this piece. That's not the greatest looking spot. Even the water doesn't look great. I don't know what happened here. Almost like a creeper exploded, but it wasn't a creeper, or at least not that I'm aware of. Oh, hello. Over here, this is all messy. All this hills, this is all messy. I'm just gonna have to fix this entirely. So I'll start working on fixing it. And basically I'm just fixing the land to make it look a little bit smoother, because I definitely do not like how all of this looks. This is terrible. We're gonna fix all of this pretty much. We'll probably I'll probably between episodes clean this part a little bit, just because that looks very ugly and I do not like how it looks at all. And so we're just gonna make it look a whole lot cleaner, and it's gonna look way better as well. So that's a good thing, and I think already this is starting to look much better. This little hill here can just get eliminated. I don't need it at all. Alright, and that's basically all I have time for. So I am going to start our little farm here, just making ourselves some wheat, carrots, whatever I can get, really. And I will see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed. We will be figuring out why this captain really wants my village, because that is my village and I need it back, so we're gonna take it back in the future. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.